All right, guys. So let's watch these guys in action. We got us a vignette today, June 21st, 2023, year of the Lord 2023. And here's Juanca. Hi, Juanca. What's up, brother? So let's watch. Let me see. Let's watch Adriana or Juanca first, since he's here, and Edith is also here. So let's watch Juanca first. How are you, Juanca? How's everything, Juanca? Good?
Hello.
Juanca's place is on fire.
Oh, it's burning now. It's from my cell phone.
You're burning up, baby.
No. I know yet. How are you?
Good, man. Let's watch you. Here's Juanca Velázquez reading for us.
Oh, my God.
Give me just 1 second.
I can hear me.
Yeah, Juanca, I can hear you.
Hello.
Hi, Juanca.
No, I can't hear me, my vignette.
Oh,
I'm just
no.
kidding.
Oh, yeah. No, yet.
Hello, Nancy.
Hi, Juanca. Yeah, no bad. Today is so hot.
Okay, so here it is. Here's Juan Carlos. Ready? And
Ready.
listen.
Oh, okay, I got it. Hello, people. This is my vignette clothing. 350 years ago, people made their own clothes. They didn't have machine for the purpose of making clothes. There weren't any clothing factories, and as such, people relied on homemade clothes that were meticulously sewn by hand. In the 18th and 19th century, the Industrial Revolution transformed the way clothes were made to asset, introduced new machinery that made mass production possible. Today, very few people make their own clothes. Clothing comes in a plethora of styles and sizes. Ready-made from factories, people tend to buy almost all their clothes from stores or even order them online. The modern clothing industry has become a global phenomenon. As a result, people from different cultures often find themselves wearing similar clothes. For example, jeans and t-shirts have become wardrobe staples in many different countries throughout the world. However, some regional differences, including, still persist. For instance, in the scorching heat of the Arabian deserts, people tend to wear loose, flowing robes and protect themselves from the sun. Similarly, in parts of Northern Europe, fur hats are a common sight in the winter. In the future, as the world becomes even more connected, there will probably be fewer and fewer differences in clothing. People throughout the world will wear clothes produced by the same international company. Will we all dress alike in the future? TV shows and movies about the future often depict everybody in some sort of uniform. What do you believe will be the trend in the future? I believe that the future or the fashion or the way that we will wear our clothing is marked for the fashion and the lifestyle of celebrities and famous. In conclusion, clothing emerged as a need for protection, as a way of shame, and also set social classes apart. But nowadays, it's our hallmark, our permanent partner, wherever we go. Thank you so much.
One second. All right, Juanca.
Hey. Are you broadcasting since your worksheet?
What's that?
Are you broadcasting since your worksheet? Because I hear a hammer. Or are you moving up right now?
Oh, I don't know what that is.
Could you hear me? No.
Yes, but I don't know what that is. Crazy.
No, because I hear a hammer. I hear a hammer since my vignette. So I just kidding because my mom was cooking in this moment, and she was hitting anything in my cook. So my sounds was interrupted many times in my vignette. Do you understand me?
Oh yeah, but I didn't hear anything.
Yes. Yeah, I can hear the sounds, the background sounds, but Juanca, the hammer in the background, when he told us the scream, maybe, I don't know what the person who had a hammer, or I don't know, the cookies in the kitchen, I don't know, my friend, tell us.
Yeah, exactly. In this moment, my mom was kitchen and was cooking, so it was in an inevitable. I don't know how to say. So I can say her that I was making my vignette. So I hope you can understand me, the message and my assignment, especially.
It was good. Very good pronunciation. That's what I wanted to pay attention to the most. And pronunciation was on point. Out of the words sounded clearly. There was a little bit of it sounded a little bit different, maybe at the end where you were going off script.
Okay.
I could hear a couple of words that were not clear enough as they came out, but the words in the reading were all perfectly pronounced.
Thank you, Bob. Yeah, I guess that it was the improvisation, because it was out of the script, right?
Exactly.
So in this moment, I was repeat the words, and it's something that I am working for my fluency, for my process.
All right. That sounds good, man. And everything sounded good. It sounded clear. It was perfectly read. Like I said, it was more of a test than anything else. Conjugation was perfect. And so I liked it very much. Any comments from the rest of the guys?
Thank you.
Anything else you want to add, Nancy? Or
everything was good,
sure, everyone.
except for the hammer background.
Yeah, that was a little annoying, but it's okay. I can hear you clearly and more fluid. I like it. When you're reading, it's so different in the way, like when you are talking or improv or making improv. So I don't know. I feel like more understanding for me. So I love it.
Thank you, Nancy. Thank you, Edward.
all right.
You all encourage me.
Good job. Great.
Thank
all
you.
right, so let's go on to the next guy. Who's the next guy?
Nancy
was our next girl.
Oh, thank you, Edward.
And
Mexican
A
girl,
gentleman.
a Mexican girl.
350
gentlemen.
years ago, people made their own
ladies
clothes.
first.
They had no machines for the purpose of making clothes. There were not any clothing factories, and as such, people relied on homemade clothes that were meticulously sewn by hand. In the 18th and 19th centuries, the Industrial Revolution transformed the way clothes were made as introducing new machinery that made mass production possible. Today, very few people make their own clothes. Clothing comes in a plethora of styles and sizes ready-made from factories. People tend to buy almost all their clothes from stores or even order them online. The modern clothing industry has become a global phenomenon. As a result, people from different cultures often find themselves wearing similar clothes. For example, jeans and t-shirts have become wardrobe staples in many different countries throughout the world. However, some regional differences in clothing still persist. For instance, in the scorching heat of the Arabian deserts, people tend to wear loose, flowing robes to protect themselves from the sun. Similarly, in parts of northern Europe, fur hats are a common sight in the winter. In the future, as the world becomes even more connected, there will probably be fewer and fewer differences in clothing. People throughout the world will wear clothes produced by the same international companies. Will we all dress alike in the future? TV shows and movies about the future often depict everybody in some sort of uniform. What do you believe will be the trend in the future? Well, I think hopefully in the future the fashion industry will embrace minimalism and recycling, putting an end to the reign of the fast fashion. Because the textile industry currently ranks as the fourth largest contributor to climate change. And well, this is unacceptable.
All right. Very good. I like the reflection at the end as for why you have that reason there, giving us the reason why the fashion industry is going to change, as it's a big pollutant. I didn't know that is the fourth largest producer or has the fourth largest carbon footprint of all industries. I didn't know that. Very interesting. Good to know. All right. Perfectly read. Awesome pronunciation. Very clear and fluent. Great contrast where it needs to be, and the resulting rhythm and intonation were on point. I liked it very much. This vignette was kind of a test. Okay. Right. So it was like, see how you're processing the text, how you're making sense of it in terms of how you're blocking each part off and how you're setting that with its proper intonation. And once again, like with Juan Carlos, it sounds pretty good, convincing, clear, and altogether an amazing job. So congratulations. Any comments on Nancy, Juanca, or?
I feel like in a news, in international news, a CNN or a DW.
Why not?
DW, because
Our correspondent from Mexico.
exactly a Sunday news that is a summary or a week balance.
And they're going to say something like, and now we're back to Edith Rodriguez in Mexico.
Yeah.
Edith. Yeah.
That was my dream job.
This was your debut.
Yeah.
Because you have the talent, really. And
Yeah, you're very talented. It's
Thank
true.
you, Juanca.
So I enjoy a lot your conclusion, because I didn't have a account the environment context or the this ecosystem protection. I don't know what is what is the expression for environment? Environment.
The pollution.
Yeah, exactly. Recycling this kind of politics, that protection on the environment, right? So it was a good conclusion and a good point of view. So,
Thank you, Juanca. Thank you.
Very good job.
I like the pronunciation, the Nancy pronunciation and Anna pronunciation. I used to watch the two vignettes last night when I was traveling. I was watched the vignettes, the Anna vignette and the Nancy vignette, because I need to improve my pronunciation, and it was used for me.
they are, I agree, they are the or point of reference.
You can hear me. I have a bad connection. I
The
have
last-
bad
Now
connection.
we can hear you.
the
You can
last
hear me?
part,
Yes.
the last
That's
part,
Last part, I can hear you.
Yeah, last part was a little bit robotic, but the rest was fine.
the inspirational part.
Okay, sorry.
But don't worry, no, that was perfect.
No,
Thank
but
you.
no, I can understand you that you watched Edith and Anna vignettes because they are our point of reference for increase or